Robin Hood. One of the most famous heroes in Britain is Robin Hood. There are lots of stories, poems, films and TV series about him. Nobody knows if he was a real person, but according to the legends, he was an outlaw and he lived at the end of the 12th century. He lived in Sherwood Forest near Nottingham with his wife, Maid Marian,